Hello guys, your boy Mr. Super Latin coming to you again once from the Diaspora Stories. If it's your first time here, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. And if you've been following us all the way, make sure that you give us your comment and you share and like our videos. Today, we have an aligned and the best topic for you all the way from all parts of the countries in the world. And make sure that you sit there and you subscribe and you watch out. Don't miss. Without further ado, all the way we are going to Ghana. Ghana is one of the best countries in Africa, located in the West Africa. I'm not going to talk too much about Ghana, but one of the things that I'm going to tell you that is Ghana is one of the countries that is rich in terms of minerals, in terms of tourism, and they are among the best of the African countries that they have been working so hard to eradicate poverty. Recently, on the ranks of the world, Ghana was the second largest economic country in West Africa. But alone, Ghana has tried all its means to reduce poverty. But apart from that, I've been myself to Accra, Ghana, and it's one of the best cities in Africa. But there's a story I need us to discuss it. This video has been circulating online whereby several Ghanaians were in a bus that was heading towards airport, and in this bus most of them were jumping out through the windows on a moving bus. The reason is this: as per the rumors has it that all these Ghanaians were being deported back to their country. And then you ask yourself, why are they being deported? What is happening? In first place, how did they manage to enter to Germany? And now, why are they being deported? Those are the questions we are all asking. There's a video that has been roaming all around on social media, on Twitter, and also in Facebook. Most of the Ghanaians themselves have been commenting down there in the comment section what has happened. Because if you look at Ghana itself, it's one of the best countries in Africa, and its economy is on a high note and is growing well. But as you look individually, I can tell you that their GDP is among the top compared to most of the countries in Africa. But if you watch this video that I'm going to play, where are they going to live? Where are they going to survive? What are they going to eat? Does it mean that the government doesn't have the information? Like the German government, does it not have the information? And whoever took the video, like if it's zoomed, we can see like their pictures clearly. And again, what are you going to tell your family? What are you going to tell to your government that I jumped outside the moving bus and I managed to run as much as I can? But finally, you're going to prison. You're going to spend some good time there, and nobody can tell you that like prison life is something nice or is good. It's not good for sure. And definitely they are going to find you and they'll deport you whether you like it or not. So sometimes if you follow us keenly, there's one of the videos that we did about Toronto, Canada, whereby some of the Africans, it was Kenyans who were sleeping on the streets because they were jobless and homeless. Currently, there's a video that has also been circulating online about the press conference that was given. Sincerely speaking, if you're not sure about traveling abroad, why do you have to pay an agent? Yes, 500,000 Ugandan shillings, Kenyan shillings, Tanzanian shillings, or probably like $1,000 or $2,000 to travel abroad, and you can use the same money to start a business. Sometimes it's important you do the right thing. Follow the rules, follow the protocol. Don't try to use shortcuts, sabotage, or use anything that can cause you into problem. You need to behave yourself, and mostly try to involve even your authorities and protocols who can help you to find yourself in a good or position yourself in a right way. You need to avoid things that can make you into a menace. And that tells you that we need to grow, we need to have a conversation. And as young people, economy is a bit tough, like in every part of the country right now. But how long are we going to cry about this? After COVID, shit happened, but we need to come out and speak and say this is wrong and this is right. And what can we do? And how long is this going to continue? And when we say about today, and most of the scholars will tell you that young people are leaders of tomorrow. And I can tell you this for free. Tomorrow is today. Let no one lie to you about tomorrow.
For an African to visit a European nation, an ordinary African, to visit a European nation is like, let me give you an example my teacher used to use. It's like trying to milk an elephant because of the visa process. However, for a European to visit an African nation, most of our nations, it is like a walk on the beach. It's like going to have a cup of tea. But then that is not the problem. The tragedy is that now for an African to visit a fellow African within the African Union, the visa restrictions in many of our nations, among us, between our brothers and sisters, is like trying to brush the teeth of a crocodile. They came, divided us, and they have taught us to keep each other from each other. Then they're mingling with each other and making money and growing, but they have taught us to hate each other. But for us to really enjoy the true economic benefits of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, we need to behave like the Europeans and allow for the free movement of people and trade. To this end, in our contribution to this continental aspiration, Kenya is committed to progressively, and we are moving very fast by the end of this year, to abolish visas to citizens from African Union member states to make it easier to invest and do business in Kenya and across the continent. We are going to open the borders of Kenya. We do not fear our fellow Africans. Come, travel to Kenya, live, do business in Kenya, trade, make money in Kenya. And we hope we'll get reciprocity with the rest of you. Let us open our continent so that we can make money and live together. Let us remove the shackles of colonialism that are still embedded in our heads and be able to move forward.
And most of the people don't agree, and some of them do disagree, that in Africa, if I need to travel from one country to another, I might need a visa, I might need a passport and all that shit. If I'm in the United Kingdom, I can travel to Manchester, I can travel to Liverpool, I can travel to most of other sub-countries without a visa. If I want to travel, for example, to Manchester, I can use the same currency, that is the pound, from Manchester to Liverpool and any other parts of the United Kingdom. But when I am in Africa, for me to travel from Kenya to Uganda, I have to change my money into the Ugandan shilling. For me to travel from Uganda to South Africa, I have to change my money into rands. For me to travel to any part of Africa, almost in every border, I have to change my money into different currencies. That is where we see like we are not able to make one thing, and that's a very big challenge that we need to discuss. Let us meet on our next video and let us have this conversation there on the comment section. Make sure that you share this video and give us your comments.